This is just going to be a short introduction into JavaScript, what it is, and how you can get a simple program working. So the first thing is that JavaScript, although the name sounds similar to Java, it's not Java. Java is a different programming language that was originally made by a company called Sun. And what you've got in JavaScript is you've got a C-style syntax. So there's a programming language which is called C, and both Java and JavaScript follow a similar style of syntax. And there's a lot of other languages which are very similar in the way that they work. So if you learn a programming language like JavaScript, you will find it very easy to transfer to C, C++, Java, and C#. And you'll find it immensely easy to transfer as well to ActionScript, which is what Flash uses. And even programming languages like PHP won't be too difficult if you know JavaScript to transfer, because they have a lot of similar structures in them. ActionScript and JavaScript are both what's known as ECMA scripts. So going to ActionScript from JavaScript if you want to program Flash is immensely easy. It's used mainly for websites. And so you use HTML in conjunction with JavaScript. And we're seeing a lot more use of JavaScript now that Flash is beginning to sort of be seen a little bit on the way out, because it's not supported by iOS devices. So iPad, iPhone don't support Flash. And the way they get around that is they support HTML5 plus JavaScript. And that's how a lot of stuff on the web is now beginning to move to. So it's always been around JavaScript and quite a successful language, but it looks like, if anything, it's going to get more successful, which is why we're taking a look at it. In terms of how you actually write your JavaScript files, we're just going to do it working inside HTML, although you can have them separate. So what we've got is you will have a file which is like this, and the first part in here, you're just telling it that it's an HTML document. So you've got a special tag which says HTML. Then you start off an HTML tag, start off the body tag, and then we've got this special tag here which starts off the script, and we tell it that it's going to be a text file and it's going to be JavaScript that's going to run. And then we end the script here, end the body, end the HTML. We could have other HTML tags around it, but now we just want to enter, we just want to learn JavaScript. So this is a way to get JavaScript running inside your web browser. All of your JavaScript code will go in this section here. Now when you save it, if you're using Notepad on a PC, you want to go to Save As, and you want to pick your location, and it's very important because by default it adds on this txt tag. So what you want to do is do speech marks, so that's Shift and 2, then index.html, and then close the speech marks, and that will force the extension to be a .html extension so that a web browser can read it. And I'm just going to replace what I've already saved. Then what you do is you go to your web browser. And so I've got it here. Here's my web browser, and let's just get it into view so you can see it all. And if I refresh that, then I get nothing, because at the moment I haven't done anything. So if I add in something into my file, so here I can do document write, and this will write directly into the HTML document, so it's a way of printing text on the screen really. So document write hello, and close that. So hopefully now this JavaScript will write into my HTML document the words hello. And if I just press F5 to refresh, I get my hello text there. And so that's how we begin programming. That's how you can start programming in JavaScript if you want to save the files yourself. What I'm going to use for this series of videos, though, is an online program called JSBin. There's lots of online editors you can use, and the main reason I'm using this is exactly the same. I've got my JavaScript here. It's where it's highlighting all the different tags and all the different bits of text in different colors. That's called syntax highlighting, and makes it just much easier to read the code. And what's also a big bonus here is as I type, the output of what would run on the browser will constantly be updating here. So if I do document write hello on here, then instantly I get the output here so we can see what I'm doing. So that just makes it a bit easier to edit and a lot easier for you to see in a video. But there's nothing wrong with using a simple text editor and doing everything which I do using just a normal text editor.